Hello, welcome back. I am Manjunath from learnsfintegration.com. Today we are going to see file to IDOC scenario with fixed length file. This is the last scenario, this fourth and the last scenario in file to file based scenario. So what we have seen is first we have seen the scenario 1 is file to file and source is also file server, file adapter and target is also file adapter. We have just did some basic mapping and pull the file from sender and put it into receiver. That is the first scenario. Second scenario, we have kept the source as it is, same file we are picking from sender side with file adapter, but target we have changed it to IDOC. We are mapping the source file to the target IDOC, that is order the purchase order IDOC we have mapped and pushed into ACP. In the third scenario, we have kept the same file to IDOC scenario. The only thing is we have worked with comma separated files instead of XML file. Here we have created the IDOC with comma separated file like this, whatever we said, right? Instead of earlier scenario, we have used XML. This scenario, we have used CSV, that is comma separated file. You can see, right? The first one is header, second one is order type. Each value is separated by comma. Okay. In this scenario, we are going to use the same scenario, but only difference is instead of the comma separated value, we are going to get a fixed length file. For example, there is no comma. Only thing is we are mentioning in the content conversion telling that take first field that is of length 1, take it as a header. From second to second, third, fourth, fifth, that is 4 character, you take it as order type. Then immediately after that 1 character, take it as a sales org. Suppose if there is a sales org is 2 digit, then there is a space. So always whatever number mentioned here, we should consider that many digits. Okay. Then here the fourth one, that is distribution channel is here. It is a 4 digit length. So like this we are mentioning the fixed length of each value so that we have to pick one by one and put it into respective field. Okay. This is the header one. The item is like that. First one is 1, second one is item number is 1 field length, the quantity is 2. So actually it varies. Okay, quantity can be 4, 5, 6, but in this example I mentioned as per this file we are just considering this. Okay. Coming to content conversion, see here in the content conversion file adapter header type there is no changes. We are going to use the same thing from the previous scenario. The only changes here in the item level, instead of earlier we have used header dot field separator, that is a comma. Here we have header dot field fixed length equal to whatever length we need to mention with comma separated. We will see in details while doing this scenario. This is one changes. In the item level also, instead of item dot field separator, we are going to use item dot field fixed length. So whatever is mentioned. Okay, done. Now let's go and see the actual scenario. Now, just to recall the scenario, I have used the same source data type, same XML structure I have used, same source, same message type. I'm using the same data type. Okay, same data type I'm using, and I'm using the same service interface. using the same message type. It is outbound service interface in the sender side. Then I'm using the same message mapping. There is no changes in anywhere. Then I'm using the same interface mapping. Inside that I'm using the same message mapping, which in turn using the same message type and same order we are using. Okay. Coming to directory part. Okay. In the directory, I'm going to use the same ICO. ICO, it is a only changes is the I have created new sender channel with the different content conversion. Earlier we have used say content conversion this channel. In the previous example, I have used the same previous channel. This is the channel where the everything is same. The document name, namespace, record set, header, item, and here if you see here actual field names and field separator is comma. End separator everything is same. Field separator is comma. In the new channel, I am I'm going to keep the same thing here. The only difference is instead of that comma, instead of this comma, I am going to use the number, whatever. The first one is order, first one is the key, second one is order type, then is a division, then sales organization, like that. So far, so on. Okay, rest everything is same. Okay, now I'm going to check the file. Okay, now I'm going to activate the channel. Channel monitoring, channel is stopped now. Okay, I'm going to place the file. Okay, now this is the fourth scenario where I'm using this file. Okay, there is no comma. The only thing is as per the content conversion, it will read the file. Okay, SCP, I will upload the file. Okay, I'll upload the file from that location to this. Okay, I'm uploading the file where I can see the file. Outbound. So this is the one. Okay, this is the file is uploaded. Now I'm going to start the channel. Okay, channel is started 14:13. Okay, the polling interval is 1 minute. So let me see. Yeah, it has picked. I'm just stopping the channel. Okay, this is the 14:50. This has picked the file. Okay, yes, this is the file generated. So if I want to compare this, see H is captain key, 2x06 is captain order type, then 1000 is here, then 100 is here, then PO number is one from here to here. It has taken PO number, sold to party, shipped to party, it has taken these two. Okay, so item one, first one is I 1 201 202. No, sorry. 20 and 1, 20 and 2. Similar way, okay, this is one way of checking the message. Maybe another thing also I'll tell you. Log, message log, I can show you. Okay, it is taken the message here, and then it is mapping is successful. Then it is going and pushing into this business system where message sent to R3 system. Okay, let me check in the R3 system. W02 today's 19 order. Okay, 14 13, this is the one. Okay, this is the IDOC generated. However, it is errored out because see, this the value is the random value. There is no proper matching value. That's why this errored out. It's okay, but it has reached the R3 system. Okay, now I will show you. This is the message content and message header. This is message details. Uh, okay, we can check the same message in the monitoring as well. Going to adapter engine, message monitor. Here, see, there are two messages successful. So it is sender to the receiver system. We'll open that. The previous one was via channel. This one I am checking via. Just now one is this guy. Okay, here via message monitoring. Here you can check the payload. This okay, it is very clear. This there are one header, two items in one PO. Another PO there are one header and two items. Okay, so this is exactly as per in this particular row is converted into this header XML. Okay, then this one is for this guy and this one is for this guy. Okay, hope it is clear to you. So okay, I would suggest you to please go and implement this scenario and see whether you are able to do this. In any place, if you find stuck or if you have any queries, please go ahead and leave a comments so that I will get back to you with the more details, or I can give you some website link so that you can go and refer. So that's it for today. In next session, I'm going to create one scenario from web service to RFC. Maybe we can work on one synchronous scenario. So I'll stop today. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. So please go ahead and implement it and see. If you have any doubts, please leave a comment below. Thank you so much.